everyone, my name is Jess and thanks for tuning into my blog. This is my first video blog. I've been wanting to blog for a while but haven't got around to writing down all the amazing things I have to say, so I've decided that making a video is a lot more funner, a lot more easier for you. And yeah, so if you have any things that you want me to review or any issues or any anything really that you think is blog worthy, drop me an email and hopefully I can get around to answering you and sharing some of my thoughts on what you ask about. Cool, so when I was thinking about what I wanted to first blog about, I decided to do it on something that's very close to my heart. So anyone that knows me will know that this is something I'm quite passionate about, and I want to share some facts with you. I'm just going to read them off a paper because I don't want to get them wrong. But of the 1 billion, of the 2.2 billion children in the world, 1 billion of them live in poverty, and that's living on less than $2 a day. And of that 1 billion, 600 million children are living in extreme poverty, and that's $1.25 a day. And hearing things like that, I can't ignore them, you know. Last year there were 22.2 million people living in Australia. So in this cool country that we live in, there's 22 million of us. Now, if you remember what I said about 2 seconds ago, there is 600 million children living in extreme poverty. That is 27 times the Australian population. 27 times. Okay, I'm going to count it out just to make it more emphasized. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27. Now, I know you all can count, and I know you get that there's a huge problem out there. Most people know. We see the ads, we walk past the stands, and we know that we live in a great country. We're really lucky, and often a lot of us do what we can do to make a difference. And I was reading a compassion flyer the other day, and it said, I always hoped someone would do something about that, and then I realized that I am that someone. And you know, everyday people like me and you can actually make a difference. So the reason I really wanted to do this blog, because that one thing that you can do can have a chain effect, and it does make a difference. These numbers of children dying before their age of 5 are decreasing, and it's because simple things that we do are making that difference. But there's still that sense of urgency because there are millions of children. So I wanted to share about what I've done, what you can do, and what I've done so in my own experience. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is sponsored children. And you know, they've got some great organisations like World Vision and Compassion, and they do this one-to-one child sponsorship. So you as an individual here in Australia get to pay a monthly fee, or you can do it annually, or whatever is your easiest option, and you sponsor that individual child. So I wanted to introduce you to here. This is JuvJess, and I'm going to take you out of the frame just because the reflection on the camera is not very good. So this is JuvJess here. So you may think he looks quite old. He looks a little bit more like a sponsor man rather than a sponsor child. That's because I got JuvJess when I was 15. And I've had him now for 10 years. That's right, I'm 25. And just seeing him grow and having that relationship with him, because poverty is more than just not having enough to eat, not being able to go to school. Poverty is about just not having any hope. So not even having that opportunity put in front of them like we've got. I mean, if we want to go to university, we can pay hex. Like, we've got so much given to us, and these guys, that's what their poverty is. It's not even having the opportunity or hope. And so not only is it important to give your money, but it's important to build this relationship with them, because when you're just giving money, it becomes faceless. Do you know what I mean? And so I know that when I was a kid, when my mum would buy me things or when she would give me money, you just don't appreciate it because you don't understand it. but because she loves me and spends time with me, it makes that difference and we have that relationship. So it's like that with your sponsor children. And so I've got Jameis, he's from World Vision and he's in Mozambique, and that is really great. And I've also got these two little cuties here. So I've got Raquel, and she's from Indonesia, and I've got Alejandro, and he's from El Salvador. And I've got these two little guys from Compassion. And the thing I really like about Compassion is everything that they give to the child is actually given through the church. So they don't see Compassion as an organisation. They see the church handing them the funds, and that's something I, as a Christian, obviously believe is very important, because we are the hands and feet of Jesus, and he told us to go and feed and clothe and give to the least of these, and that is as good as giving it to him, because that's just how we worship him. So that's something that's really important to me. So child sponsorship is really great. So if you are interested, below I will put the links to Compassion and World Vision, just because they're the ones I know. I'm sure there are more out there. All you have to do is Google search it and you'll probably find out something that you can do. Financially, I know a lot of people worry about how much it costs, but I work full time and I've got 3, and I have rent, bills, everything else like that, and I make ends meet. I had 2 when I was a student in university. As we all know, students in university never have money. And I had 1 when I was a 15-year-old working at McDonald's. So yes, it is a sacrifice, but it's not that hard. To do sponsorship plus through Compassion is $56 a month. Break that down into weeks, that's like $12 a week, I think. I can't even think of the math right now, but it's not much, it's easy. And I think you get the point that we can make a difference in the world. So that's probably why I've titled this How to Change the World, because you can change the world, I can change the world, and we can do it one thing at a time. And it's really exciting, because we live at a time where we actually can make a difference. We have the money, we have the power, we have the ability. So go out there and change the world, guys.